As we told you earlier in the show, Cayman has been blacklisted by the Dutch government in its 2019 tax avoidance list. We are joined live right now on the phone by Mr. Anthony Travers. He's the former chairman of the stock exchange, and he's going to discuss the issue. Mr. Travers, first of all, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Always a pleasure, Kevin.
So let me just start with this. Were you surprised by this development?
No, not at all. No one should have been surprised. When it comes to tax matters, the EU do not control the position for their 27 or 28, depending on how Brexit goes, constituent members. So the EU, with whom the Cayman government have been negotiating in good faith, are not in control of their own bobsled. The EU, whatever bargain we may arrive at with them, and whatever the desirability of that bargain may be, cannot deliver their part of the bargain on behalf of their 27 constituent members.
So how big of a deal then is it, and you kind of alluded to this in your statement earlier today as well, that this one individual jurisdiction decided to put us on a blacklist? What does that even mean?
It's one at the moment. I have to say, I am not at all concerned about the Netherlands blacklisting the Cayman Islands. The total book of Cayman business, as I've said many times before, from the entire EU is only 8%. And that must go to zero over the next few years for various reasons I won't get into now. So the EU, as I've been writing, is a dead zone to the Cayman Islands, which mystifies me as to why we're actually going so far in trying to strike an accord with them. But as far as the Netherlands is concerned as a jurisdiction, it's a very small jurisdiction. We have statistically insignificant business with it. Most of it is below sea level. They wear funny wooden shoes, and their football team couldn't even qualify for the World Cup. So, you know, I'm really not concerned about the Netherlands, but you know, the point of principle here that is important is, firstly, the EU don't speak for the Netherlands, and secondly, what the Netherlands have done is demonstrated a complete failure to understand the accords that the Cayman Islands have entered into with the Netherlands. We have a tax information exchange agreement with them. We have provided them, or will provide them, with information under the Common Reporting Standard. In those circumstances, we have complete tax transparency with the Netherlands. What is ridiculous about what the Netherlands legislators have done here is they've imposed a withholding tax on payments made to Cayman Island entities from the Netherlands. They should understand you only impose a withholding tax in circumstances where you don't know what the tax position of Dutch subsidiaries may be in the Cayman Islands. Here we've given them complete transparency. They have the ability to find out all the information, and they've imposed the wrong sort of penalty under their blacklist.
Right.
Which shows they have no understanding whatsoever of the efforts we've made and the accords that we've entered into with the Netherlands and other European Union jurisdictions. So basically, they want their pickled herring, and they want to eat it too. And they really can't have both options. If they're going to blacklist us and impose withholding tax, we should turn around and say, we're suspending the tax information exchange agreement, and you're no longer a beneficiary of information under the Common Reporting Standard.
Do you feel like when any jurisdiction or any organization makes a determination like this, that there should have to be an explanation as to why, especially one where there is an agreement in place?
Well, there should be an explanation as to why, but the problem there, Kevin, is that all of these jurisdictions have drunk the OECD Kool-Aid. They all are now taking the position that because Cayman has a low or zero rate of tax in the Cayman Islands on these structures, they are in some way harmful. That is fundamentally wrong. Cayman structures pay tax in the jurisdiction of investment. But because this OECD mantra has gained traction, these EU jurisdictions believe they are justified in attacking the Cayman Islands simply because we have an indirect system of taxation.
And do you feel like, you know, we could go through any measure to try and be as transparent and to try and have as many agreements with other jurisdictions as possible? honestly, is Cayman ever going to be able to kind of just shake this reputation no matter what it does, in your opinion?
Absolutely not, which is why I think that further negotiation is off the table.
All right.
Because the intention of the OECD 1998 harmful tax competition report was to say that we are, by virtue of our tax structure, harmful. That is hopelessly flawed as an analysis. Pascal Lamont is in the Cayman Islands right now. He needs to explain why precisely paying tax on profits in the jurisdiction of investment is harmful. Because as far as the OECD and the EU are concerned, they will only be satisfied when Cayman Island structures pay profits twice. And that is not an acceptable proposition. It's economically and intellectually bankrupt.
Right. Mr. Travers, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Let me leave you with this. They may not have qualified for the World Cup, but I believe they do have a very talented player named Kevin Morales, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll just leave it at that.
I hope your clogs are fitting.
Yes, me too. Thank you very much, Mr. Travers. We really appreciate your time. All right, don't go anywhere. After the break, we've got more news. And remember, we want you to WhatsApp us any photos, videos, or news tips. We want to know what's happening where you live. Reach out to us at 527-2727. We'll be right back.